Hello students, this is Shivam Sharma present here to teach you arithmetic progression. So here we see two words, arithmetic and progression. So arithmetic means addition and subtraction of any two real numbers. Okay, and to understand the meaning of progression, we should know about sequence. What is a sequence? Okay, so let me explain you about what is a sequence, then we will move to progression. Okay, so sequence means an ordered collection of numbers following a certain rule. Okay, so sequence means an collection of numbers, like if we say 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and so on. This is a collection of some numbers. So what type of these numbers are? These all are prime numbers. So prime numbers has a certain type of rule, like that they can be divisible by itself or 1 only. Okay, so a sequence is a collection of that numbers which follow a certain rule only. Okay, it can be anything. So also we can say a series like this one, 1 1 and 2 3 5 8 13, like that. It is a Fibonacci series. Okay, so this is also known as a sequence. Okay, so these type of collection of numbers is known as sequence, which follow a certain type of rule. Okay, now coming to the progression. Progression means it is also a type of sequence which follow a certain type of pattern or formula. Okay, so let me explain you with an example. What is a progression? Now we are here to teach you about progression. Okay, so coming to progression, to understand this, let me give you an example. Okay, so if you are a student, we always have a piggy bank. Okay, in my childhood I have a piggy bank where I just save my daily expenses, or we can say some money I get from my parents as a pocket money. So I save something around 10 to 12 rupees on daily basis. So let us take an example. Okay, so like today I have around 100 rupees. Okay, and tomorrow I am going to save some 100 plus 10. Like every day I increase 10 rupees from the previous day. So first day I have 100 rupees. Now on second day I have 110 rupees. I will put 110 rupees in my piggy bank. Okay. Third day I will put 120 rupees. Okay, and so on. We will moving forward. Now, if I ask you how many rupees you have after 5 days, on fifth day, how much money you have to put in your piggy bank? So you can directly say up to third day we have 120. Then fourth day it is 130, and on fifth day it will be of 140 rupees. Very easy, very easy. But if I ask you, what will be, how much money you have to put in your piggy bank after 50 days? So up to 10 it is difficult, and I am asking for 50 days. It is very difficult. So in that place, in that place we need some formula. Okay, so in that case we use arithmetic progression. Okay, so progression means uh, it is a type of sequence which follows certain type of pattern or formula. Okay, so first already I give you an example about of piggy bank. Now I am taking another example, like if we have a square, so it can be rightly written as 1 square. Okay, and then I increase the vertical and horizontal lines in it. Now it become 2 square. Okay, now I increase one more line, so now it is 3, so it become 3 square. Okay, and so on. If we follow, so they follow a pattern, like first 1 square, then 2 square, then 3 square. So this is also known as progressions. Now what is the difference in the previous one and this one? Okay, so here you see that it follows a pattern like 1 plus n to the square. So and n starting is from n is greater than equal to 0. So this pattern, this formula is followed by this pattern. Okay, and in the previous one the pattern is we are increasing 10 rupees every day. So it is 100 plus n minus 1 into 10. So in the previous one we are following this formula, in this we are following this formula. So they are different. Okay, so which one is the arithmetic one? So at the start I tell you about what is the meaning of arithmetic. Arithmetic means addition and subtraction of any two real numbers. Okay, so here we see a square term, like we are multiplying two terms, then we will getting the answer. But here we directly using addition of two numbers. Okay, so first one is this 100 plus some number here, which is nth part. Okay, so if we take it as n as 1, so it will become 0. So 100 plus 0, 100. So first month it is 100. Now in the second month, if I say, so here if I say a second month, then 100 plus 2 minus 1 into 10 equal to 100 plus 10. So in the second day I have to put 10 rupees. So it is following an arithmetic pattern, like addition and subtraction of any two real numbers. So this is known as arithmetic progressions. Okay, so arithmetic progression means, let me rub this one first. Okay, so arithmetic progression means a progression having a constant difference in the term and the previous term. Okay, so now if you are saving 140 on 5th day, okay, and on 4th day you save 130 rupees. Okay, now what will be the difference in between? It is a 10. Okay, and I told you that in the start that we are increasing 10 rupees per day. So we are getting a constant term. Okay, so arithmetic progression means like a progression having a constant difference in the term and the previous term. So this is only the definition of arithmetic progression. This only. Very easy now. So now let me tell you some examples. Like, have you seen even numbers? Even numbers. Even numbers, have you seen? So in that you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. So if you take the difference of these two numbers, we will get 2. If you take this, then also 2, then also 2. If for these also 2, for these also 2 and so on. So we have a constant difference. Okay, every alternative terms have constant difference. So these are also known as arithmetic progressions. Okay, now I told you in the start that we will add or subtract. So is it possible that the difference between two numbers will be negative also? So yes, it is possible. So if I give you a sequence like 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, minus 2 and so on. So if we take the difference of these two, what will be? It is minus 2. Yes. Here it is minus 2. Again. Here also minus 2. Here also minus 2. Minus 2 and so on. So here also we can see, if we choose a progression which is decreasing. Okay, here you see 10, then 8, then 6, then 4, then 2. So this sequence has a negative common difference. Okay, so common difference I told. Okay, so common difference here is that the difference in the first term and the previous term. Okay, so how we can define this? So in a arithmetic progression, the first term is denoted by an. Sorry, a1. Okay, so a1 will be the first term. Like we have 100. A2 will be the second term. Like we have 110. Okay. Third term will be denoted by A3. So it will be the third term. It will be about 120. Okay. And so on. If we proceed, then it will become AN. This is the nth term. And we need to find what will be the formula of that. Okay. So if we see, the difference between these two terms is 10. So how we can denote that? To denote these differences, we use a term named as common difference. Okay. So common difference is the difference between the term and the previous term. Okay. So it is denoted by D, and which is equal to A2 minus A1. Simple. Now it become very simple. Okay. So now if we see that 10 is a common difference here. Okay. So if we write in a symbolic form, what will be right? So if we consider A as the first term, then it can be written as A comma A plus D, because we increased by 10, which is the difference. Then third will be A plus 2D, 2 into this one, like D plus D. Okay, AD plus D. A new D will be added. The third will become A plus D plus D plus D. Okay, so this will become A comma A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and so on. So this is known as arithmetic progression. Okay, so his general term, how we can write? So now coming to the general term, we know about first term right now. First term, it is denoted by A. Okay, common difference, it is denoted by D. Okay, now as you can see here, the first term is A, second term is A plus D, third term is A plus 2D. Here you see that the coefficient of D is 1 less than the nth term. Are you getting it? Here it is 1. 1 minus 1 will be 0. So here there is no D. If you see here, the coefficient of D is 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Here you see it is 2. So 3 minus 1, it will give 2. So it is always 1 less than the nth term, nth value. Okay. So the general term of an AP, it is represented as AN is given by A plus, we have seen here, n minus 1 into D. So this is the main formula to represent any arithmetic progression. So now whichever value you will take, it will give an output. Like at start we see the question like 100 in the first month, so A become 100. Every day we are increasing 10 rupees, so D become 10, and we want to find how much money we have to save on 50th day. Okay, so here n will become 50. Okay, so if we put that value in this formula, we will directly get a value 100 plus 50 minus 1 into 10. It will give 100 plus 49 into 10. So 100 plus 490, it will give 590. So on 50th day, we have to save 590 rupees. It become very interesting now. Now you can get in, you can get the value or the money you have to save on 50th day with directly a formula. This formula make you very comfortable to solve any arithmetic progression. Have you got it? So this is only the thing about general term of an AP. I hope you like this method, and we will see you in the next session to understand how we can add them and the other things. Thank you.